Another story coming out of D.C., or really from D.C. lawmakers, I should say. Apple CEO Tim Cook, Disney CEO Bob Iger, as well as other top executives from Google, Microsoft, are meeting with the White House, with the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party. Questions there just about U.S.-China competition, clearly. Any idea, I guess, what could potentially, if anything, come out of these meetings?
That committee is new. That Select Committee on China didn't exist before 2023. And that is a committee that Republicans set up to give new scrutiny to what we ought to be doing with regard to China. Is it a competitor or a partner? And what kind of policies should we be putting in place? The important development here is that there's not much party split on attitudes toward China. That's one of the reasons when Biden took office, he did not repeal the Trump tariffs on Chinese imports. He kept those in place. And both parties basically want to show that they are tough on China. That has a lot to do with China stealing Western technology and trade secrets. There's a huge military buildup going on in China. We know that the current President Xi Jinping keeps saying they're going to go after Taiwan at some point. We don't know if that's just rhetoric or if he really means it. But, it's getting serious with Taiwan. And Biden is putting some pretty tough new policies in place. And I guess this meeting is probably just to feel out business leaders and get their sense of what we can do without harming U.S. interests, because there still are a lot of business ties and trade ties between U.S. firms and consumers and Chinese firms and consumers. So we don't just want to tear up the entire relationship, because that would be very bad for us as well as for China. So I guess in the House, I'm just trying to get some ideas from these businesses that are operating in China and figure out what we can do without hurting ourselves.
China might be the only bipartisan issue before us today. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that.